Hello guys, it's Zenzo. Today we're going to be going over an advanced aim guide here. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for the support I've been receiving recently on my streams and on the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you guys so much for everything, all the views and everything like that. Make sure to go check out the streams. I'm probably live streaming Ring Player as I speak right now. But anyways, let's get into the video here. So just like last video, we're going to break it down into sections. So in this episode, the advanced one, we have pre-aiming, centering, challenge types, and lines of sight. We're going to talk about all four of those here. So yeah, let's get right into it with number one, pre-aiming. Pre-aiming is very effective at higher ranks just because the time to kill is a lot faster. People don't miss bullets. Everything is instant kills. So your pre-aiming is very important because if you think somebody's in a corner, it's always better just to pre-aim, clear it out, and then move on from there. So pre-aiming is pretty much just aiming at something before you move there, just like expecting somebody to be in a certain corner, so you're going to obviously aim at that corner before you get there. It's very good for helping you hit your shots and hit your first bullet accuracy. It also helps you in gunfights if you're already aimed in and an enemy is still trying to aim in. I'm going to move on to tip number two, which is your centering. So your centering, also very, very important. Pretty much your centering is aiming while you're not aimed down sight, but still aiming where you think an enemy could pop out. Centering does take some time to get used to, but once you start to get into the swing of things, your flow state and everything, you'll feel really good, and you'll be flying around the map just like normal. Centering is particularly good at higher elos as well, just because it's that time to kill factor. You know, somebody still might catch you off guard, but with good centering, you will be able to snap to the player easier than somebody who has bad centering that has to drag and overcompensates while entering a gunfight. Centering is also very useful just for moving around. It helps you move around more efficiently. You're looking where you want to go, and then on your crosses, you're looking where someone might be while still moving up on the map. Alright, tip number three is chow types. So we're going to quickly talk about each of the three. I broke it down into three main categories. We have jump, slide, and shouldering. Jump chowing is when you somewhat know where an enemy is, and you will jump, or when you get into a fight, you will jump while shooting. This is to hopefully adjust your aim up to a headshot multiplier, and also bring your headshot multiplier up, because now they have to pull up even farther to hit you in the head. It's also really good for like trying to jump across and reach a certain area for cover while fighting an enemy. Like you might jump from a doorway to behind a table if you're playing on Hotel, and you need to use the cover to fight somebody that is at the reception desk. Next type is slide chowing. So slide chowing is when you, most of the time it's used to slide around a corner or slide into an enemy just to kind of catch them off guard and use your timings to kill them. It's particularly more useful on some machine guns as they play a faster paced role and you're getting more close range gunfights. ARs don't really use this technique as much, but it's still a good technique to learn nonetheless. Slide canceling is just a very effective way to kill somebody because you're catching them off guard, which is a big thing in this game with the time to kill so fast that it makes it really hard to deal with those quick bang out plays. Last but not least, we have shouldering. Shouldering is when you're you peek around a corner, but you're not fully committed. You're not going to aim down sights most of the time. Most of the time, you're just going to throw the shoulder out, you're going to look, and then you're going to go right back. Sometimes you can do this with like a dive. Sometimes you will lay down right on the corner and back up so you can get a better view. Sometimes you can, instead of just shouldering, you can just dive across like a doorway to get info. There's many different kinds. Shouldering is just for gaining information. Most of the time after you throw a shoulder, you will then decide, am I going to fight them or not? Am I weak? Am I full health? What is my play from here? Is there anybody there? If there's nobody there, I can push up. If there is somebody there, that's when the fight or flight kicks in and you make your decision. All right, we're going to move into section 4, which is line of sight. I wrote positioning angles as well, because that kind of goes into the line of sight, right? So aim where somebody might be looking. You should always be trying to think about what your enemies are doing as well as what you and your teammates are doing. That's what makes Call of Duty difficult. It's a multitasking game. You're multitasking everybody on the map. You're trying to aim. You're trying to think of what you're gonna do. You're trying to see what your teammates are watching. So this is also something kind of difficult. Pro players know their line of sight, right? How many times have you seen like somebody jump up on a spot and search, knowing somebody's gonna be watching that spot, and just pre-fire, or they shoot right away because they know somebody's gonna be there, right? So that's a really big thing in this game, is the time to kill is fast. So if you can jump out, peek it, know somebody's gonna be somewhere, and aim, and that goes to your pre-aim and your centering. Maybe you jump chow out into that line of sight, knowing he's gonna be there, put 3 bolts into him, and jump back across, you know. But just knowing normal spots that people play and the line of sights that they can have over you in your positioning will help you a lot too. This isn't exactly all aiming, but if you know somebody might be aiming at you from the left, and then in front of you, you know, you have 2 places that you need to watch. So you're centering, you're going to be pre-aiming back and forth, and you're going to need to know which lines of sight people can see you from, where you can see people from, and this is going to get you a lot of quick, easy kills, because you're going to be ready for people. You're going to be knowing where they can see you from. If they can't see you, they can't shoot you. So that's a very, very important thing. Alright guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know this one only had 4 tips, the last one had a few more than that. But thank you guys so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it.